Hi, this is Steve, and welcome to another edition of the World of Global Equity Timing. Today we're talking about commodities, and yes, Virginia, you can trade commodities profitably with global equity timing and our tools of Adam and Ada, just like we do for stocks. So let's get right to the chart and take a look at coffee and how profitable trading coffee can be at the right moment in time. So what we have here is the big coffee bull market of 2010 through 2011, and we are trading daily bars this time of coffee. Let's go to the chart and let's take a look at this area right in here because it's very instructive and very interesting and also very frustrating as a trader. We all get frustrated no matter what methodology we use, whether it's global equity timing or another method. Sometimes our methods just don't work the way we want them to. Well, let's look at this period in here when we get a buy signal. And look at how ADA got bullish in here. Now, we've used something called the filter composite for stocks, and there is a filter composite for commodities as well. And what we had happen was the filter composite in this area here, at this first buy signal, was only 2. But we move forward a very few bars, and the filter composite at that buy signal becomes 7, a huge improvement. Anything over 4 or 5 is bullish, but in the area of 7 is exceptionally positive, and when you traverse from this few bars and go from a 2 to a 7, it's very, very big. Well, we didn't buy that commodity at that point. Why not? Well, we actually didn't. While we got this signal, we actually didn't get a trigger to get long, and it's one of those things. We have something called buy alerts, and we have an actual buy signal. If you look at some of our introductory material, you'll see what we're talking about. So while we got a buy alert, we never got a trigger to get long, which would have been somewhere up in here. And what happened was we missed this entire first part of the move. Now, notice that the screen lights up green, which says ADA is bullish. It was green here. It said ADA was bullish. Red says it turned bearish. But we did not get any signals. Prices worked irregularly higher. We may or may not have taken some of these other trades, depending upon whether you were bullish based on other reasons than what you find in our global equity timing platform. Here, though, is where we were able to get really positive. Why? Well, we had an ADA wham pattern. What happened was an extreme sell-off, which caused ADA to go extremely negative, and this is a unusual pattern in that when ADA goes extremely negative, it means the market is extremely oversold, and if we get a buy signal shortly after that huge negative ADA pattern, which meant everybody was selling, all the buying was overwhelmed with selling, but all of a sudden, bango, a buy signal occurs, we want to take it. Well, we were also already in a nice uptrend, as you can see from that first move, and we finally get an opportunity to get on board, and what an opportunity it is. If we use pyramiding, which I think is a good idea when you got a winning position going for you, you had additional multiple positions as shown here, until the exit came right here. So a huge opportunity to get long, and on the very first trade, you would have made a $26,000 profit per contract traded. And hey, here's the power of pyramiding through this area with additional buy signals, $61,000 of additional profit by continuing to buy on the way up. The exit came over here and you locked in nice profits. Now I want to talk a little bit more about ADA, and ADA turned negative early, and it never really turned positive again. It was showing that there was distribution, a lot of selling pressure happening throughout this area, but the price kept going higher. And the rule here is, if ADA is negative, but you're already long, and you're pyramiding, regardless of what ADA is showing, keep trading. Hold the position until you get stopped out. You would never want to go short because you had ADA signals to say get long. At the very worst, you would have not taken the signals because ADA was negative. But when you had the ADA wham pattern, which turned ADA bullish, you wanted to buy, and you wanted to keep buying as long as you were proven successful. And that's what happened as prices went higher. You follow the price trend regardless of anything else once you've got a profit. So some interesting lessons learned here on this particular chart of the big coffee bull market. Great moves in coffee do not happen very frequently, but when they do, wow, watch out. There's huge profit opportunities, and the best way to know that is through looking at, usually ADA will give you an alert one way or the other, either through the normal ADA powerful accumulation or through ADA with extreme sell-off pressure, which we call the ADA wham pattern. But what we liked about this was coming out of a base area, rallying, declining, and giving a buy signal from a much higher level from any other buy signals that had occurred previously. And we just kept getting buy signals at higher and higher levels, and that is what exactly we want to see for a perfect trade and a perfect pyramid opportunity. Well, this is Steve saying I hope you enjoyed this edition of the World of Global Equity Timing. Until next time, good timing, good trading, and good day.